What moment made Princess Charlotte break her royal poise and bring the world to tears? At just 7 years old, Charlotte has captured hearts with her grace and perfect curtsies. But at the Wellington Arch, during a moment of deep emotion, her composure faltered as tears streamed down her face. Was it a secret tradition, a heartfelt gesture, or something else entirely? Discover the untold story behind the tears that moved millions. At Wellington Arch, a moment of profound emotion unfolded, revealing the deep bond between Princess Charlotte and Queen Elizabeth II. Behind the royal facade, the late Queen had shared a cherished tradition with her great-granddaughter, teaching Charlotte to play the piano during quiet evenings together. This private connection remained their secret until an unforgettable moment at the Queen's memorial service. The story began on Charlotte's 7th birthday, when she opened a beautifully wrapped gift. A silver music box adorned with tiny horseshoes, reflecting their shared love of horses. This wasn't just any music box. It played a hauntingly beautiful melody composed by the Queen herself, a lullaby she had often played during their piano lessons. On the day of the memorial service, Charlotte wore 2 precious gifts from her great-grandmother: a horseshoe brooch and the music box, which hung from a delicate chain beneath her collar. What no one expected was the grand organ at Wellington Arch to play the opening notes of that same lullaby, a final, heartfelt gesture from the Queen. The moment the melody filled the air, Charlotte instinctively touched the music box. Overcome with emotion, her carefully maintained composure cracked, and a tear rolled down her cheek. This poignant moment, captured by a royal photographer, held a story few knew. Adding to the mystique, the musician who played the lullaby later revealed that his sheet music had mysteriously vanished before the service. Yet the melody came through flawlessly, as if guided by an unseen hand. It was later discovered that the Queen had secretly recorded herself playing the piece, ensuring her final gift to Charlotte would endure. The sight of the young princess's tearful reaction moved everyone present. Even the palace guards, known for their stoicism, were seen discreetly wiping their eyes. In that moment, the loss of a monarch gave way to the image of a grieving great-granddaughter, a deeply human moment that resonated far and wide. This emotional event shed light on Charlotte's unique upbringing. Within Kensington Palace, her mother, Princess Kate, had created the Normality Nook, a safe space where royal formality gave way to childhood innocence. Among her simple toys was a wooden dollhouse displayed alongside Queen Mary's priceless miniature palace, symbolizing her balance between 2 worlds. Before public appearances, Charlotte spent a few grounding moments in this space, preparing herself for the demands of royal life. This tradition, paired with her grace and composure, showcased her ability to navigate her dual roles as both a princess and a child. At the memorial, Charlotte's raw emotion sparked subtle but meaningful changes. A palace guard, breaking centuries of protocol, offered her his handkerchief, a small yet profound act of humanity that touched the crowd. The moment transcended royal tradition, leaving a lasting impression on all who witnessed it. The story of Princess Charlotte and her brother, Prince George, is one of profound transformation within the royal family, rooted in a single moment of raw emotion at Wellington Arch. That moment, when Charlotte shed a tear over a deeply personal lullaby from Queen Elizabeth II, set in motion a series of events that would reshape not just their lives, but the monarchy itself. Charlotte's tearful vulnerability moved George in ways he hadn't anticipated. In private, he began documenting his struggles with royal expectations through sketches in a leather-bound journal. One poignant drawing depicted Charlotte's tearful moment, mirrored by his own image standing beside her. This quiet act of empathy marked the beginning of a deeper bond between the siblings. At royal functions, George developed subtle signals to support Charlotte, like a gentle tap on her wrist to convey, "I see you. You're not alone." Together, they navigated the complexities of royal life with newfound solidarity and compassion. This shared vulnerability inspired George to embrace emotional authenticity. During their art lessons, he suggested they paint on a single canvas instead of creating individual works. The resulting piece, kept private within the family quarters, portrayed two young figures standing together, their crowns slightly askew, hands clasped, a testament to their unity. George's shift extended beyond his personal life. At a Windsor Castle garden party, he broke with tradition, requesting that young guests sit with their siblings instead of by rank. It was a small gesture, yet it spoke volumes about his evolving perspective on family bonds over protocol. He even began carrying a small collection of personal items during public appearances: a spare handkerchief, a cherished family photograph, and a smooth pebble, a courage stone from a carefree beach day with Charlotte. These items served as quiet reminders of his humanity amidst royal duties. George's bedtime routine also changed. Instead of practicing royal poise, he began writing notes of encouragement for Charlotte, leaving them for her to find the next morning. Each note carried a heartfelt message. Being strong means being real. Tomorrow, we face it together. The emotional ripple effect from Charlotte's moment at Wellington Arch extended far beyond the siblings. Inspired by the Queen's handwritten notes discovered by Princess Kate, the royal family introduced the Children's Charter, a groundbreaking initiative designed to nurture the emotional well-being of young royals. The charter introduced revolutionary practices, such as the Sacred Hour, a daily period where young royals could shed their formal roles and simply be children. Teddy bear picnics unfolded on priceless antique rugs, and games of hide-and-seek brought laughter to historic halls. The Emotion Embassy, special rooms equipped with journals, art supplies, and cozy corners, became sanctuaries for self-expression. Schools adopted connection circles to foster peer support, and the new role of Royal Child Advocate ensured that every young royal had someone dedicated to their emotional growth. Other monarchies followed suit, implementing similar programs inspired by the Charter. Even royal attire was redesigned to reflect this shift, blending tradition with comfort, including hidden pockets for keepsakes like George's Courage Stone. This monumental transformation was not just about policy changes. It was a recognition of the unique challenges faced by royal children in the modern world. The Charter protected their privacy, balanced media exposure, and emphasized individuality within their royal responsibilities. Publicly, the Cambridge siblings became symbols of authenticity, balancing their roles as royals with their identities as children. Letters from families around the world poured into the palace, sharing how this story resonated with their own struggles. What began with a single tear at Wellington Arch became a catalyst for change, proving that even the most traditional institutions can evolve. From Queen Elizabeth's secret musical gift to George's quiet gestures of support, and finally to the revolutionary Children's Charter, this journey reminds us of the enduring power of empathy and adaptation. Which part of this extraordinary story touched you the most? Was it the Queen's lullaby, George's steadfast support, or the visionary Children's Charter? Let us know your thoughts below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more untold royal stories. See you in the next chapter of royal history. Thanks for watching.